Welcome to TOPKUNS TV. Forget what you know about daily horoscopes. The Zodiac is not a list of personality quirks. It is the map of the soul's evolution. From the spark of existence to the return to the source, each sign represents a specific spiritual lesson your spirit chose to master in this lifetime. Let us walk the circle of stars. Aries, the divine spark. This is not just about war or conflict. It is the primordial fire, the Big Bang of the self. Aries represents the soul's initial separation from the void to claim its individual existence. Its spiritual lesson is to master the will without aggression, to become the courageous initiator of divine intent, a pure channel for that first spark of creation. Taurus, the sacred manifestation. Here, the spirit grounds itself into matter. Taurus is the Garden of Eden, teaching us that the physical body and the earth itself are sacred temples. Its lesson is not to renounce the material world, but to find spiritual value within it, without becoming attached. It is the art of divine stewardship, of cherishing the physical form that houses our spiritual essence. Gemini, the alchemical duality. As the messenger of the gods, Gemini represents the inherent dual nature of the universe, light and dark, spirit and matter, and the bridge that connects them. The spiritual lesson here is to synthesize these opposites. It's about realizing that the twin is not another person, but the communication between your own higher and lower self, bringing harmony to internal conflict. Cancer, the womb of spirit. This is the gateway of incarnation, the cosmic mother and the ancestral river from which we all flow. Cancer is where the soul learns to protect the delicate divine spark within a protective shell. The lesson is to move beyond mere emotional fluctuation and become the holy grail, the sacred vessel that can hold the water of life without spilling it, nurturing the spirit within. Leo, the solar consciousness. Leo represents the heart chakra of the Zodiac. This is not about ego, but about the profound realization of the divine self radiating from within. It is the Christ consciousness, the sun at the center of your personal solar system. The lesson is to shine your light, not for applause, but because it is your innate nature, to lead with the generous heart of a benevolent king or queen. Virgo, the purification. Virgo is the great alchemist of the Zodiac. Its function is the sacred process of separating the wheat from the chaff, of purifying the vessel so that the spirit can inhabit it more fully. The spiritual lesson is one of service to humanity, born from the understanding that the body must be a pristine and efficient temple for the God force to operate through you effectively. Libra, the cosmic balance. Libra is the embodiment of Mat, or divine law. This is the crucial point in the soul's journey where the focus shifts from self to other. It symbolizes the spiritual marriage of masculine and feminine energies within. Its lesson is to achieve equilibrium, to deeply understand that every action creates a ripple in the cosmic web of karma. Scorpio, the death and rebirth. Scorpio is the phoenix rising from the ashes. It represents the necessary descent into the underworld of the subconscious to face the shadow self. This is the transmutation of our deepest fears and traumas into the pure gold of spiritual power. The lesson is radical transformation, to die to the old self while still alive, and be reborn as the eagle, soaring with newfound vision. Sagittarius, the arrow of truth. Having conquered the underworld in Scorpio, the soul, as the high priest and philosopher, now seeks universal truth. Sagittarius shoots its arrow from the lower mind to connect with the divine mind. The lesson is to seek wisdom, not just knowledge, and to understand that all paths and all religions ultimately connect back to one singular source. Capricorn, the master builder. Here we reach the mountaintop. Capricorn is the crystallization of spirit into a lasting legacy. It represents the mastery of time and karma within the physical realm. The spiritual lesson is one of absolute integrity and responsibility. It is about building structures, whether societal or spiritual, that serve the long-term evolution of humanity. Aquarius, the universal mind. Though known as the water bearer, the water Aquarius pours is cosmic consciousness. This sign represents the breaking of old chains and the pouring of higher knowledge onto the collective. The lesson is to serve the collective evolution by detaching from the personal ego, to become a clear channel for the galactic mind, for the betterment of all. Pisces, the return to source. The journey comes full circle in Pisces, the boundless ocean of oneness. Here, the boundaries of the individual self dissolve. The soul finally realizes it was never truly separate from the divine, from God. The ultimate lesson is total surrender and compassion for all suffering, because you understand that you are them, and they are you. Which archetype are you embodying in this life? Remember, you contain the energy of all 12 within you. This is the map of your soul. Thank you for watching. Like, comment your zodiac sign, and subscribe for more truth.